What's up, FemHipsters? Today I'm gonna rant a little bit about my favorite game, Dungeon Boss. I know, it's very upsetting. Didn't think this would happen after I've been, talking good things about this since I first downloaded it, I feel like in the summertime. But, okay. Let's talk about good things first. Let's always start on a positive. So, Dungeon Boss, if you haven't watched my other two videos, totally love the characters. There are a lot of female characters, which I really appreciate. There's a lot of gender-neutral characters, which I really appreciate. But I also think it's really cool that for holidays and stuff, they have a themed kind of main screen. So this time it's some wintry stuff. That's still holiday neutral, which is something that I appreciate, not shoving Christmas down our throats. But it's also cool. I know at least for Halloween they had some pumpkin-y things, so I appreciated that. But it's just a nice way for it to kind of spice up what it looks like, make it a little new and different, because it is kind of a stagnant game, although they do always come out with updates and stuff, so that's nice. Let me show you my heroes. I think I have some new ones, at least some new features to some of them from the last time that you've seen them. I'm not sure if I had Lady Nimrel. I have upgraded her since the last time I've talked to you. She's now at level 40 finally. I think what's hard for me, at least, is that I'm not really used to a lot of these. I'm not used to them. I'm not into them. I'm not into these kind of games where there's a lot of, like stats and different things that you have to take into consideration while you bring them into battle. I downloaded this first, just really excited about the artwork and how cute it was and how easy it was kind of to grasp, and how I was really understanding it in the beginning. But now not so much. As I level up more, it gets harder, obviously. And I'm sure that this game is probably a lot more suited for people who are more used to these battle type games. Yes, Dungeon Boss, this is the problem that I have. So here's rant number one, and I think my overall rant with the game. I downloaded this in the beginning not only because the artwork was cute, but that they had female characters in the loading screen and in the promo images. So I was really interested to see a game where, it was a little more battle heavy, but you had female characters that you could immediately unlock. And as I'm playing more and more, I've unlocked at least almost all of them. I know Black Diamond is new to all of you because I just downloaded her. Here are some of her stats. It took me a very long time to get her. I think like 15 days or something. And Ella is old. You've seen her. Abigail, I think you've seen her. Here are her stats, just in case that interests you. But what I mean is, there's really only them. So it's Ella, it's Abigail, it's Black Diamond, it's Lady Nimrel, Willow, Yasmin, and then that's really kind of it. Until you get to Archangel Emily and Indigo. Okay. At least those two are the ones that I really, really want to unlock. I'm sure that because they come out with a lot of new heroes with different expansion packs and like updates that they have. But I think that I'm most annoyed about the fact that, at least for Archangel Emily, you can only unlock her through the heroic summon, which I'll show you in a second. And then with Indigo, you have to buy things in order to unlock that character. And that's what bothers me, because I think in the beginning, this app, I was really, really excited about how user-friendly it was. And if you didn't have, that much money to spend on an app game, you could do so much with this game. But the further up you go level-wise, it's so hard for you to keep everyone upgraded without spending money. So the heroic summon, you need a lot of gems. And unfortunately, you don't really get a lot of gems through gameplay. That's that's the unfortunate part. However, if you go to the shop and you look for gems, oh, look at all the gems you can get, and you can only buy them. First of all, I don't know who has bought $100 worth of gems in this game. I think that's a little silly. But the amount, you can't even buy them with game currency, which bothers me. Then they have specials where you can get different packs and stuff, which is great if you want to spend that much. But I don't really want to spend $35. You know what I mean? I don't know, that bothers me. And I totally understand that a game needs to make a buck. I totally get that, because they've made such an amazing game, and I think that it's so cute and it does a lot of great things in it, but it doesn't still make it user friendly, if that makes sense. Anyway, I feel like I should show you some gameplay, because I'm just complaining, and I don't mean to. I just have a lot to say. Even now, though, if you look at all of the characters that I have in my little port, I guess you can call it, a lot of them are all different levels, because I just can't keep up with upgrading them, because unless I go back and play older levels, and I guess this is kind of new, you can quick loot. So let me go to a different, let me go to here for some reason. If you have 3 stars in the 3 stars is new as well. Basically, it just rates your performance on how you completed the level. But if you have 3 stars, then you can quick loot. So that means that you can possibly get the potential drops that they show. And it goes by keys, and keys you get in basically every level. But it also takes some of your energy away, which, you get that anyway by playing a level. But you can possibly get all of these things. And I did. And you still get XP, which is nice if you still want to level up, but I'm a little, not so pumped about the leveling up. The problem here as well is I'm not a super big fan. Let me bring Black Diamond with us so you can just see. I'm not a big fan that there aren't a lot of light element characters and nature element characters. There are. I mean, there aren't many light ones, but there are some nature ones, but I guess I just haven't leveled them up, so it makes it for a little bit more of a frustrating game, because the nature element has more damage against water element characters, and I seem to be needing that a lot. I mean, I'm not against this game. I still play it maybe every other day, not all the time. I did I don't, think that it's a bad game, because again, I'm still heavily addicted to it. I do just have complaints, and I think you have complaints with anything that you love. You always want to improve it, and I think that let's get rid of some of these. I'll show you Black Diamond's ability if you don't know. I guess I just wish, and this isn't this game personally, it's app games in general. I guess I just wish that they were a little bit more friendly to people who can't spend that much money. I don't know how to describe my disappointment. I understand, though, that it's a lot of games, because I do play a lot of app games. A lot of puzzle ones, I guess. Not really a lot of, I used to play Fruit Ninja. I liked that. But then, you know, certain things that you want to get in the game, they make it exclusive to you have to put money into it. And I think that there's always a point in free app games where you do have to pay. But I guess I'm just saying this and making this kind of like rant and complaints because I push this so hard and because I said that this was like a great app game to like first get started, and it was fun to have this component if you are like a traditional gamer, I guess, if you identify with that, even if you don't, if you like these kinds of games that are a little more battle and stat heavy, it's a really great game for free in the App Store. But the fact that you basically, if you really, really like the game and you get to a certain point, you get to a certain point where you can't play the game anymore, you have to start buying. And I just want to make that known because I think I didn't know it. I mean, I guess I was naive in that way. But yeah. So let me show you some other new things. I don't know if this is new to the new update or if this is new because I just hit level 40. I'm not sure. But basically, guilds, you can read there. It's just another way to connect with other players. So I'm gonna search. I think I might make my own if you want to join me. Oh, I can't make my own. Would you look at that? Let's see how this goes. I don't really know what this part is. I know that you like defeat certain bits in the tower, and I guess it's just another like way to compete against your other fellow players. I don't know. Okay. Let's get you. Cool. Well, enjoy that. Let's get you. So you don't taunt me. Let's get you. Taunt. Let's get you. And you. Okay, will this prompt me, or I'll just go up to the next level? Oh. Okay. Yeah, I guess that this is just, because it has a leaderboard. Wow, I'm at a great spot in the leaderboard. I guess this is just another way to compete with other people. There's normally a lot of different events that come up, and I'll show you that right now. If you see under quests, sometimes they have just a little event that's coming up, and it's just another way to compete with other people, and then you get, I think, just scrolls at the end. And the scrolls are good because you can go into the portal and get the honor summon. And normally you end up unlocking another hero. So it's kind of nice. I unlocked just a few more people that you might be interested in seeing. Also, I'm interested in leveling them up, and I feel like the only way, unless I pay money, is to level them up by playing back the levels again, which I don't enjoy, but what are you gonna do? So these obviously are characters that are very low level, so it takes them a little bit longer to go through, but I'm saving a lot of my potions, my HP potions, for those higher level characters so that I can continue in the game. So I don't really know. I mean, maybe you can let me know in the comments if you're playing this game, or if you just happen to stumble upon this FemHype video, you know, what you do to level up your characters and refrain from paying money. I think it'd be cool if you could, I don't even know if you can do this. I think it'd be cool if you could, well, let me show you their abilities. But I think it'd be cool if you could trade with other characters. I don't know if you can do that. But I think that would be really cool. That was a cool ability. I don't think I've seen him do that. Hello. Best thing ever. Ooh, upgrade available. Let's upgrade that dude. And I'll show you him. Got some level ups. Let's go back to them and level them up. But yeah, I think it'd be cool if you could trade with other people, because sometimes I have a lot of money. Like at one point I had a lot of, like, I think 1 million coins or something. And I ended up using it in like weird ways. But if I could have used it to trade with someone and get some HP potions, I totally would have done that. Even Dungeon Boss, if you're listening to this video, what you got to say for yourself? I'm just kidding. Again, I really like the game. I just am a little frustrated that certain things that I really want to get out of it, I have to pay for. Which happens with everything. Nothing's free anymore. But let's play a couple more characters so you can see them. Again, though, like, I have a nature character here that you can see. And I only have the character at a level 5, which is not that good. And I'd love to use the character in these higher up things, because I think I've ascended him, so he has another ability. And I'd love to use this character in, you know, my level 40 stuff. But it's just not possible to level him up 35 levels unless I pay money. And now I'll stop talking about money, because it's a sad thing to think about. Let's get to this part so you can see their abilities. Oh, wow. I guess you've only seen his ability. If you want to check out my article, I just wrote an article that went up on Saturday, and it's about how to start your own YouTube community or YouTube channel, all the technical things you need to start recording video games and other things, as well as just like things to keep in mind with your audience and the comment section and, you know, all other things. But it was kind of nice to write, and I'd love to hear if any of you have YouTube channels. I'd love to hear what you use. I'm sure you have other suggestions that I didn't even think about. So if you want to stop by that article and let me know in the comments, that'd be great. To go along with this wintry theme, a wintry theme. Jillian and I were just talking about some old PlayStation 2 games that we like to play in the wintertime, and we used to have How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I don't know if anyone else has had it. I don't think that we can find it, but we were thinking about recording it, or at least like doing a live stream, maybe a holiday live stream. But what did you know that was? Because I think what's really, really funny with a lot of games that we play on this channel is we'll showcase the game, and then at least like with Series of Unfortunate Events, one day we tweeted about playing the Mary-Kate and Ashley game. We get a lot of questions about, I didn't even know that was a game, you know, how did you know that, or where can I get it, or and at least with the older games, I mean, you find it on eBay or Amazon, but with like How the Grinch Stole Christmas and some of the Harry Potter ones, all of these were really, really close to our heart, and we would play extremely frequently. So I'd be interested to hear if you even knew about that game, or, you know, what you thought of it. What games did you play in the wintertime? Did you really play, did you play any wintry themed ones, or were you still playing Skyrim, Dragon Age? You know, what were you doing? Let me know. Hastened. Make haste. Like, I enjoy that ability because it gives me an extra turn. But how am I gonna bring this mushroom man into the level 40? I can't. Okay, here's the last problem that I'll explain. So after you complete each level, you get XP to add to your max hero level. So I'm at level 40. So what happens is, because I'm not leveling up on because I'm not like able to level up the characters who are higher level to that max level, I'm playing a lot of the younger the like smaller levels. So the characters I just showed you, the level 1s, the level 13s, because I'm trying to get those XP potions to level up my other characters. But the problem with that is I keep getting more points to level up to level 41, that I then reach level 41 and still don't have enough to upgrade my other characters. And now they're at level 37 and I have to keep leveling them up. So that's just another frustration I have. I don't want to, promote something that I'm not 100% excited about. And Dungeon Boss is not giving me any money. I have to say that, first of all. Obviously they're not, because I've been complaining about the game. But I do really love those developers, and I think they've done a great job with this game. I just don't want to promote something and tell you that it's really easy and it's, affordable and it's a great game to buy, or it's a great game to download without spending any money. And then you get up to level 40 like me and you're like, wait a second, she told me that I didn't have to spend any money, and look, now I have to. So it's not, a huge deal, but it's just something to consider when you get up to level 40 and you realize, wow, that sucks. Maybe I'm not as organized in my leveling up as I should be because of my lack of experience in these types of games. Please let me know that I'm terrible at it in the comments if you want. Please give me feedback if I'm doing something wrong. But I think that at a certain point, a lot of games, just like technology does this, like Apple products do this, they make it so that your thing craps out at a certain number of years, so then you buy the next great product. I think that this is the same thing with a lot of app games, is they make it free and it's a really, really great game, and then you get addicted and then they want you to buy, because how else are they going to make a living? And I think that that's great if you want to spend the money, but I think a lot of these products that are in here, especially me just wanting to see more lady characters in the game and be able to review it for you, a lot of these things that you can buy are just expensive. I appreciate you watching this rant video. We're probably going to have something a little bit more positive on Wednesday. I know we're kind of switching gears and we're doing a little bit more. We're hosting some of our writers and then people we just support on Twitch. So if you want to follow us on Twitch, there will be a link in the description below. Normally on Fridays we'll be doing that, but sometimes it just happens randomly in the week. So keep an eye on that. We have an Etsy sale right now. It's 15% off on all products that we have. And it's going until Christmas Eve, so December 24th. So be sure to check that out. What else do we have? We have a Patreon account. You can donate to support FemHype and the FemHype crew for as little as $1 a month. And there's different bonuses that you can get with that depending on your donation level. What else do we have going on? Jillian is still at GamerX as of right now, but by the time you see this video, she will be home and recuperating, trying to get that jet lag off. But she'll be writing up some stuff, I'm sure, on the website for coverage for that event. And yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all I'm going to plug. So thanks for watching, and let me know what the heck I'm doing wrong. Either in the comments or on Twitter or wherever you want to tell me that I'm terribly wrong. But again, I love Dungeon Boss. I love the game. I just am a little frustrated on the fact that I have to spend money if I want to continue, or at least it seems that way. So yeah, we'll see you next time on a more positive note, I'm sure. So, see ya!